Hi guys, and welcome to another HD tutorial. Today we're going to look at installing Ubuntu Server 11.04. So to get started, put the Ubuntu disk, ISO or pen drive or whatever into your computer and restart it. On this first screen, choose your language and hit return. Now hit return on install Ubuntu Server. Select your language again. Select your location. Say no to detect the keyboard layout and choose your keyboard layout. Now I need to enter a host name for your server. I'm going to call mine demonstration, then hit return. Ubuntu will now attempt to automatically configure your time zone. If you see it's correct, like mine is there, Europe, London, then hit return to say yes. It's time to partition your disks. Choose guided, use entire disk and set up LVM. Select the disk you want to partition. Say yes, you want to write these changes to disk. Select the amount of space you want to use. If you're happy with that, then just tap continue. Ubuntu will ask you again to confirm that you want to make these changes. Hit return on yes. And now Ubuntu will begin to install. Now you need to set up a user for yourself. So I'm going to create a user called me and continue. Enter a username, continue, and a password. Return and enter it again to confirm. It will ask you if you want to encrypt your home directory. I'm going to say no. Now it's going to ask you if you have a HTTP proxy. If you do, enter the information here. If you don't, hit return to continue. Now Ubuntu will ask you how you want to manage upgrades to the system. You can either have no automatic updates, you can install security updates automatically, or you can manage the system with Canical's landscape. I'm going to say no automatic updates and let it carry on. And now it will ask you what software you want to install on the server. I'm going to go ahead and press tab to continue, so we can just install base system. Okay, now Ubuntu will begin to install the Grub bootloader. And it's going to ask you, do you want to install Grub onto the master boot record? I'm going to say yes because this is the only operating system on my virtual machine, and it will go ahead and continue to install. Now the installation's finished, hit return to continue, and Ubuntu will restart. Log in with your username and password. You'll notice that as you type your password, nothing will come on the screen, but don't worry, it is typing your password in. Hit return. And here you go, you'll see you've got to the Ubuntu start screen. The next thing we want to do very quickly while we're here is reset the root password and also set up a static IP address. To reset the root password, type in sudo pass wd root. Enter your password and type a new password for root. And password was successfully changed. Now to set a static IP address, you need to do sudo nano /etc/network/interfaces. I need to scroll down to the primary network interface, then delete DHCP and change it to static. Hit return. Now type address and then the IP address you want. Hit return. Type netmask and put in the subnet you want to use. Hit return again and enter gateway and put in the gateway you want to use. And now we've done that, press Ctrl X, press Y, press enter, and you'll see it's written 13 lines. Now type sudo reboot. Okay, so log in again. Well, let's log in as root this time. So root and password you changed it to. And here we go. You'll also see, if I bring my mouse out of the virtual machine, that the IP address has changed. Okay, and before I go, I'll show you one last important thing, which is how to shut the virtual machine down. As a normal user, you would type sudo halt, but because we logged in as root, we can just type halt. So hit return. And then you'll see it shut down. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial, and look out for more coming soon.